It was County Road 14. I'm in the heart of my sighting area right now in the George Watch Lake Peninsula. This may not be an interesting expedition. I covered some ground out here. I'm in my sighting area. Just a thought when you see the area around where I'm sitting now. The idea that a Bigfoot was actually here, right here. And the ability, the way it moved through all this thick brush out here and logs and everything, like it was floating. There was no up or down motion. Just muscles rippling in the upper back. And it kind of glided off towards the south, which in this area there's campgrounds in Rice Creek Regional Park, just south of the peninsula I'm in right now. It was as surely here as this stick you see in front of me, and these trees you see around me. We're not looking at a myth or legend. People got to start changing their thought patterns on Bigfoot. It exists. It goes beyond our understanding of all what we know already is in the creation of all things. Most things have been documented already in this world. We're dealing with something in the paranormal category. Oh, FYI, I've been unhappy with I'm making a few changes in my life to make myself feel better. I'm on a weight loss program. I'm not overweight, but I'm trying to get rid of this pot belly. And also I do have 100% dental coverage through the VA, the Veterans Administration, being a retired veteran from the U.S. Navy and Army. I was kind of hesitant a while back about using it. I'm kind of a chicken when it comes to having dental work done. I've had some bad experiences with pulling teeth, but I decided I'm going to start taking that up soon. I want to be able to have a good Tom Selleck smile for you guys, and kind of conscientious about what I have already, what's already here. And that's all going to be gone. I'm going to have a lot of work done. I got to brave this venture out if I'm going to fix this problem. That's why I'm trying not to smile a lot. I just realized a lot of my videos I could see. So they're going to have to do a lot of partials and implants and stuff, but they're going to fix everything up. I got to start scheduling that. Ah, this is beautiful. Just sitting in an actual spot where a Bigfoot was seen. It was right here in this area, right in this woods. Not too far off from County Road 14. That's what I was videotaping. And before I came back out here, you saw me videotaping the tree line out here. This is it in this area. It's quite a distance here. I needed to add something too that I never discussed with anybody before. Back in 2008, early 2008, I was on the west side of Rice Creek Regional Park near Highway 35, and I walked down that area into a section of woods just to the south of the George Watch Lake Peninsula. I had seen something one day that was so bizarre I never bothered to mention it, but I'm going to mention it because maybe somebody else could have seen what I seen. As soon as I entered the trees over in that area down there, I was a newbie at really doing a lot of videotaping and research. But I seen something standing next to a tree that really freaked me out. I didn't know what to think of it. The only thing I could describe was that the head was wide and it came up to almost a crescent or a point. But the ears is what I'm trying to describe to people. This was reddish brown. It almost reminded me of a fox or a wolf, but it wasn't. It was standing next to a tree, and I could see the fur on the tips of its ears, the large ears, almost pointed ears, and then the fur came up to a point on both ears. And it was peeking at me around the tree like that. And when I seen it, it dropped automatically to the ground, and it seemed to move with lightning speed like it was crawling along the ground. I really didn't know what to think about that day. It just freaked me out enough where it caught me off guard. I didn't know what to tell people on video camera when I was videotaping that day. But there could be something else in this park system that's like that. I don't know if it's a Bigfoot, had those characteristics, but reddish brown hair, kind of a narrow head. It's kind of wide but narrow. And the ears, the fur seemed to stick up like a point on each ear. It almost looked like it was a large fox or a wolf or something. It didn't make sense, almost canine, but I never seen something drop to the ground so fast and scurry off. And this was quite a distance away. This was over 45 yards away. So this is the first time I mentioned this to people. There was something else I spotted in this park system, but never mentioned it because I was too freaky to talk about what I seen. But now that I'm in Bigfoot research, I don't know if we're dealing with something else in this park system. I don't think a Bigfoot could look like that, but I think I'll draw a sketch of it and show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm going to call it quits out here today. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I came out here early. It's just very peaceful sitting here. I'll make any more videos as I leave this area. I'm just going to spiritually reflect and meditate now for about another 20 minutes here. Just going to sit here and relax.